I'm Kristi Hinkleman, and I've gone to Amazing Grace about 5.5 years. And honestly, Amazing Grace is the reason we're still in Idaho. We came out here for jobs, and we moved from Portland, Oregon to Shoshone, Idaho. And Shoshone, if you don't know, is super tiny. So it was quite the culture change. And we ended up here our first Sunday that we were looking for a church, and we got prayed for, all the teachers got prayed for, and we just knew automatically that this was our church. And moving out here, my loneliness, my insecurities, my need for friends, all got better because we came to Amazing Grace. He provided mentors, he provided friends, he provided a community. And so honestly, we wouldn't have been here without Amazing Grace. And I still struggle with insecurities and worry, definitely. But I can see now that God is trying to teach me to be more grateful for what I have. And I really, like I said, do have so much just here in this church. For example, Dorette came and helped me have a truly supernatural childbirth, which I was not expecting. I just kind of had I laid it down for God, like, okay, I really don't know what's gonna happen here. I'm scared, but Dorette really helped me get into a mindset of whatever happens, it's gonna be okay. And with the help of her and my husband especially, I just felt a super transformative peace and really no pain that I can remember, which I didn't think was possible, honestly. But that's just one example of a time when Amazing Grace has really just impacted my own life. I struggle with anxiety and depression, and this past season of life, which should have been really, really joyful, of having my daughter and being pregnant, I have honestly let be a not very joyful time because I've listened to the lies in my own head about if my life would be okay, like as far as working full-time and having a baby, and just whether I would be a good mom. I've just had a lot of fear and anxiety as far as being able to raise her how I want to raise her. And I've let that fear really control and disrupt my thinking processes. And I have had people pouring into my life who have been telling me it's going to be okay, it's going to be okay, it's going to be okay, and really friends and mentors that I definitely don't feel like I deserve at times because I feel so lost in my own head. But I know God is putting them there to encourage me, that He does use people to work. And the verse about you need to be renewed and you need to have your mind transformed, I always thought that was just some lofty thing, but really it's as simple as, like, God, thank you for my baby, and thank you that, yeah, we don't have a lot of money, but thank you that we have food right now to eat, and I have an amazing husband, and I have families that love us, and I have friends that love us. And so I really think that's what God is trying to speak to me right now. And I'm really still struggling, honestly. And I just know that God is working. A verse that I'm trying to live out is, the more you cling to your life, you'll lose it. If you give your life away, that's when you'll get it back. So if you are struggling as well, hopefully those words are encouragement to you. And you do have a family and a foundation and a rock here in the people at this church. I know God is doing amazing things here and will continue to do amazing things. And that's my story.